I'm here with top Las Vegas DUI defense lawyer Michael Becker. And Mike, I want to talk to you today about license suspensions in DUI cases. And for a lot of people arrested for DUI here, especially locals where we don't have good public transportation, not being able to drive is a terrible hardship. Is it inevitable if you're arrested for DUI that your license will be suspended, or is there the possibility of avoiding it?
There's definitely a possibility of avoiding a license suspension. First of all, simply by requesting the hearing, it delays the suspension because usually it takes a while before you get your hearing date. So that should buy you enough time, if necessary, to try to make alternative arrangements so you can make it to work. However, the ultimate goal is to win at the hearing so that your license doesn't get suspended at all. And
just to clarify, there's three ways that you could potentially get a license suspension here in Nevada after DUI, right?
That's correct.
And those are?
First, when you're notified of your right to a DMV hearing, if you don't request the hearing, your license is going to be suspended by default. Secondly, if you request a DMV hearing and have the hearing and lose, your license will be suspended. But if you have the hearing and win, the third way would be if you thereafter plead guilty to or are found guilty of DUI, your license will be suspended even if you had already won the DMV hearing.
So really, to avoid a suspension altogether, you have to win a battle really on two fronts. I mean, one, you have to request and then win your DMV hearing. And number two, you have to avoid a DUI conviction in court.
That's correct. And there are often ways to negotiate deals in these cases where you could plead to a lesser charge, for example, a reckless driving, and you would not get a suspension on a reckless driving, but you'd still have to beat the DMV hearing in order to avoid a suspension altogether.
So Mike, as a DUI defense lawyer here in Nevada, have you had success in many cases in helping clients avoid this onerous license suspension?
Absolutely. First and foremost, when the hearing is set, if the officer doesn't show up or doesn't show up on time, the action will be denied and the license will be reinstated. So you can win by default if the officer doesn't show up, or you can make technical challenges at the time of the hearing to the quality of the evidence presented, and you can win the case on the merits at the DMV hearing if the department can't prove up the charges.
And you may be able to get the DUI reduced or dismissed in court.
That's correct. I'm DUI defense attorney Michael Becker with the Las Vegas Defense Group. If you've been charged with a DUI in Las Vegas or anywhere throughout the state of Nevada, call us at 702-DEFENSE and let's see what we can do to get your charges reduced or dismissed.